Welcome back to Factful Finance. If you've been following along with our series, we're diving deep into personal finance for women because we know that financial independence is not just a goal, it's a necessity. Today we're picking up right where we left off with part 2 of our discussion on overcoming the gender pay gap and negotiating fair compensation. Let me start with a surprising statistic. A study by the American Association of University Women found that women earn only 82 cents for every dollar earned by men in the US. Even more startling, this gap widens for women of color. The financial impact? Over a lifetime, this disparity can mean hundreds of thousands of dollars in lost income. But here's the good news. We can take control and close that gap, one negotiation at a time. Now let's get down to the real strategies. Understanding your worth in the marketplace is the first step. It's vital to have a solid grasp of salary benchmarks for your role. Websites like Glassdoor, Payscale, and LinkedIn Salary are excellent resources to help you see what others in your field are earning. But remember, location, experience, and education play a huge role too, so customize those benchmarks to fit your unique situation. Once you know your value, you can start preparing to negotiate. Now, I know for many women, the idea of negotiating can feel intimidating, even uncomfortable. But let's put this into perspective. Negotiating your salary isn't just about getting more money. It's about ensuring you're compensated fairly for your skills and experience. This is not only your right, but your responsibility. Here's a tip to get you started. Practice. Role-playing with a friend or a mentor can help you get comfortable with the conversation. But also, be ready to walk away if the offer doesn't meet your expectations. Know your worth and be prepared to advocate for it. But here's where it gets interesting. Negotiating isn't just about the paycheck. Non-monetary benefits matter too. Health insurance, retirement plans, bonuses, and vacation time all have monetary value. For instance, negotiating extra vacation days or a more flexible work schedule could be just as valuable as a higher salary, especially if you have a family or need time for personal pursuits. Another important point, the importance of pay equity. If you find that you're being paid less than your male counterparts for the same work, don't be afraid to speak up. Research shows that when women ask for a raise, they often face a higher degree of scrutiny than men. But staying silent is not an option. If you're feeling unsure about how to broach the topic of pay inequity with your employer, here's how you can approach it. Start by collecting data on salary trends in your industry and comparing those with your compensation. Present your findings calmly and professionally and ask for a clear rationale behind your pay. But what if the workplace doesn't value your worth? That's when it's time to take action. You don't have to settle for less than what you deserve. There are tools available to help you fight for pay equity. From talking to HR, filing complaints, or looking for another job, the key is to stay persistent and not accept the status quo. Before we wrap up today, here's one final thought. Pay equity isn't just about you. It's about creating a fairer and more just world for everyone. When women negotiate for their worth, it's not just about a paycheck. It's about paving the way for future generations to have the financial freedom and independence they deserve. Disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. Listing apps or products does not imply endorsement. Always consult a professional for personalized advice tailored to your unique situation. I'd love to hear from you. What strategies do you use to negotiate your pay? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, why not subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on more tips for taking control of your financial future. We think you'll find the video on screen next especially interesting for your financial goals. Thanks so much for tuning into Factful Finance. Let's keep building your financial knowledge together.